Man, we actually have to clear dungeons now. Instead of just ignoring the end, because all we cared about were little bitty Triforce pieces. Oh, my thing just went off, which means somebody just asked for a give game. Yes, they did. So I'm following the Mystery Tournament channel as well, and somebody just fired a give game off. Wow. So, nothing. We have found exactly 3 rupees and hearts. How many people are in this race? 8 or 9, something like that? I think that's enough to justify going to Lumberjack. I think that's enough to justify. Get away from me. That's gonna change the tier here. So, it wasn't supposed to be hearts. That is not good. Definitely no bueno there. Hook Chateau. Oh my god, we checked Lumberjack and it actually has a fucking item. Now it's just going to come down to, is Aga actually required for progression? It's a goddamn miracle. We haven't had one of those pay off in a long time. We actually have to save quit here. We have no rupees, no bombs. We have a sword. It's going to make this slightly easier, except for the fact that we just... Don't know why I decided to do that instead of slashing him, but... Gotta get 2. Absolutely must get 2. Damn it, come on! Clock is running. Ah, 50-50 my ass. Seven green, 6. Oh man, the book? That's a vanilla book! What is with this? We're gonna have to farm bombs. I don't know why I just did that. But we're gonna have to farm bombs down here. Unless we find money, or... Actually, I think I'm still gonna farm bombs regardless, because I don't want to deal with the, I don't want to have to deal with trying to find shit, so... yeah, we'll just get this one item here. We'll go farm bombs down in the corner. We'll probably just... we'll get 8. We'll get 8. Unless this is a triple drop. If that was a triple bomb drop, we would have kept going. But, so we're going to take a minute here. It sucks, I know, but low resources at the beginning, it's worth it. Ow! Dick. Oh my god. I hate doing this. This is so time consuming, but we just have no resources in the early game, so... And these rats are hungry. And we're at 6 minutes already, and we're still here. So... Now we gotta hope that we actually get like a 50 drop or a 100 rupee drop, something like that, because as it stands right now, we don't even have the money to pay for the bottle vendor. Even picking up the max amount of rupees, we'd have to double dip the next one. Beautiful. Bugnet, bow, and boomerang. A bunch of bees. Alright, we're gonna have to come back out. But that sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's all good. It's better than skipping it. And then worrying about it later. Early silvers and the bow. Master sword. Again, we know we have to do Aga. Aga is required because the hook shot is sitting up there. The question is that how many people actually know that? Checking lumberjack apparently is not common with people these days. I understood why. I love the check. Because again, every time you don't check it, you're going to check it later. You're almost always going to check it at some point during the race. But we've got our 3 items for Aga already. We'll probably find the lamp. Again, Aga comes in 3s. So we'll probably find the lamp, and as soon as we find it, I mean, we could just do it whenever. We're not rushed to do it. Okay. Don't have the moon pearl, but... I mean, it's very likely that we'll have Dark World access. Once we find the boots, I think we go do it. Because obviously we know we're going to get the boots in this seed. I think once we find the boots, we're just going to go do Aga. We'll get it done. Hopefully we find them early, we'll chalk up some bonks. Have a little fun. Oh, there's a turbo button on there, Addy. Make sure you don't. There's 2 middle buttons on the iBuffaloes. One of them is for turbo. Make sure you have that disabled. It sounds like you have the turbo active. I have an iBuffalo in the other room. I don't use it because I don't like the feel, but yeah, that sounds like that's what's going on there. I'm gonna burn these bombs. Well, you're not supposed to use turbo anyway, but... Yeah, just make sure that's disabled. I was actually, if I was going to use the iBuffalo as my controller of choice, I was actually going to take it apart and remove those buttons. Because if you accidentally during a tournament, you have chances of actually disqualifying yourself. We're gonna keep going. Do we fake Flipper here? I don't think we fake Flipper because we don't have the Moon Pearl. Cattlebat! How you doing, buddy? Isn't there a reset button on there or something to reset that? Again, I don't use my iBuffalo. I just know it's there, because I have one. God, my son is making pizza right now, and it smells fucking delicious. Something's not right here. Oh, it is right. Okay. I could have... Again, I did just race another seed, so I'm probably getting it mixed up. I was thinking this wasn't... Hold clear and press the button affected by turbo, not the turbo buttons. Gotcha. Cattlebat, yeah, I know. And I should actually... I think I'm going to lower my bitrate. So that... Because you're not the first person that's mentioned that. It seems like their transcoders are... I've been deprioritized. It's either that or they're just busy as shit. Because I'm noticing it's happening more and more lately. Where I'm not getting transcoder settings. I mean, it's not like I need 3K on for what I'm doing. I have the bandwidth for it, that's why I do it. I would only really need to do it if I was playing WoW. Like, I have two settings for this. I have a 3K and I have a 6K. Oh, I gotcha. I don't know if this is a good play or not. We know we're going to get the Lantern at some point. So what we're doing right now is kind of goes against what we want to do with this seed, but we're probably going to full clear this. Even though we did just get the flips. It's not going to take too long. Yeah, I don't know. I'm noticing it more and more lately where that's happening. I don't know if Twitch has changed their setup or what, but it's actually pretty annoying because, again, you're not the first person that's mentioned it. And that means I have to go back in and change settings all the time, and I don't like doing it. It'd be awesome if these next three are items, I might not full clear. But if one of them is if there's an item on Armos, I'm gonna finish. Okay, we're gonna finish them. We'll do this. We'll full clear. That smells fucking delicious. And it's good for you. Meh. Yeah, there was an open that started. It sucks. I want to do something more, but beggars and choosers. Yeah, Cattlebat, I don't know how they do it. I think it's... I know with obviously if you're a partner, you always get it. If you're a schlub affiliate like me, I think it's first come first serve. The other reason I like encoding at the high settings though, honestly, is because I do archive all of my races. They're all archived on on my YouTube channel, which nobody goes to. It's just, it's more for my purposes than anything else, but I like keeping them on there. Oh, wait. There it is. Oh, there was an amoeba in that corner somehow. I've never seen that before. Help if I got that. If it's vanilla boots, I'm gonna laugh my titties off. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Again, mine's hit and miss. Yeah. Yeah, hit and miss. Ooh, we did it! Cane of Samaria. Boots are required. We will find them. Because Lumberjack is required.
Ah.
Hookshot sitting on there.
The tickle beam?
The tickle beam. I'm glad we stuck that one out. Oh my god, boots here would be the absolute best.
And yes, it's not.
That's okay. That's okay. Totally cool with this. We got what we needed. Alright, so we're actually going to go do... we're going to do Houlihan here. Because I need to go down and do... I want to go towards Zora, and I don't have the money right now, so I'm going to do Houlihan first. The question is are we going to find the money before we finish this? We're still going to be like 50 rupees short, and I don't have any other way to farm these. Unfortunately, tree pulling crabs are not an option. We'll keep going. I was going to save quit, but I guess we'll keep going. You know what let's do? Let's do this. We'll do escape. There's 2 items still in here. I'm only doing this again because I know I want the money before going up there. Because there's not a lot of spots left in Logic right now. So I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna do get the 2 items out of here before I go any further. I think this is perfectly reasonable because I definitely do not want to go back up to... I'm actually going to kill a few things first because again, I kind of want money. And the Moon Pearl is still out here. Oh, shit. Not used to doing this with Master Sword. Oh, you should probably still do the same strats on these. Boy, that... Oh, man. That cane is tricky. That cane is really tricky. Because if the lamp is not in here, you might think you don't need to do it. So... That one's going to be a tricky one. That's it. Alright, we're gonna do one more before we go. I don't want to double dip this. This is one of those occasions I, with absolute certainty, do not want to have to double dip that. And I'm still, what, 47 rupees short. So, I'm gonna check another area here that's off to that's just out of the way. And then I guess we're forced to. We don't have a choice. There's probably going to be a 50 rupee drop on the route, so... But we are going to talk to the lazy shit. And then and we'll save quit here. Oh! Never mind. That works. Okay, that means AGA is not required. That's better for us. That's actually really good for us. Because we know it's required. We do know it is required. Blue, of course, and red. Because, of course, that's exactly what we wanted. Except not what we wanted at all. Okay, this is one of those weird scenarios. Oh, yeah, well, we have Resort money now. I might do just first 4. I'm really torn on this one. Well, that's why I do it. That's the only reason I check Lumberjack exclusively now. I do it. It's because these are those scenarios where you find yourself saying, maybe I should go back and check Lumberjack at some point, and there's no good time to do it. It's on your opening route if you go to the north. And I always go to the north, so it's not like it's a difficult check. Yeah, we're just gonna check first 4 here. It's a pendant dungeon plus we don't have the hammer, so we're just gonna do first 4 here. I would suspect the mirror might come up at some point here because the mirror is kind of a big progression piece considering where the hookshot is. Because that's going to get us to the other half of Death Mountain. Oh, actually, no. Well, we still need the hammer. What am I saying? No. Screw that. We still need the hammer. Forgot we don't actually have it. Ooh, wow. Ooh, there's 3 items still in here. Alright. No. Oh, God. I'm debating this one. No, I'm not sure that's a good idea. Suddenly, that good idea is now not looking so good. There's 3 items, but we don't have the hammer yet. Yeah, I know. I'm really tempted to do the back. Really tempted. We might come back here soon, but I've got a lot of other things that I can follow that the progression wants us to go. Don't need that anymore. That's super tempting. So we're gonna go down the south side here, and we're actually gonna take the we are gonna pull the smithy out of this because the way we're wait, actually, do we want to take this? No, change it. I'm not taking the smithy. I will not take the smithy here. Yeah, change that. It doesn't make sense to take the smithy here because I think we're gonna do the Zora route after this. Because we don't have the mirror yet either. Oh god, I don't like leaving three items in Thieves' Town. We might come back here really quick. Ugh. Where are we at? Right here. That one bothers me a lot. Alright, so what do we need? We need the hammer. We need both rods. We need the boots. The lantern is... If the lantern's gonna stick out, it's gonna pop up here really soon. I do think the lantern's gonna pop up soon. We actually do not need the mirror for progression purposes. Nice, considering what we have here. It would definitely be nice to have. And a bee! I think we're gonna save quit here. Emma! We're not save quitting here. I was gonna save quit here, and now we're not. Because now we're gonna go north, we're gonna clear pod. That means I'm gonna feel much, much, much better about going back and doing Thieves Town. If we have to go back in there, that's gonna feel so much better. So we're gonna check Pyramid since we're here. Get this check done, then we're gonna bust over to pod. We don't have a way to do ice yet. Close. We just need a fire source. And a splody source. Red mail's for cowards. I'm officially a coward. Alright, so we did this. We did... Alright, we're gonna go. The only problem with doing pod right now, unless we find the lantern in the early game, is we're a little out of sequence from where it wants you to go. Which is why I think Zora is important at this point, because yeah, I think there's something at Zora. Somewhere on that route. That's why we got the flips when we do. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if it's just the lantern, but this is one of those situations where I actually want the lantern. I want the lantern at this point. It's gonna be so much easier to get through this shit because we have to do Aga. It's also easily could be a Ped suit too. Like, Ped is really, really... It's definitely an early option. Alright, so now we have the full smithy available to us. We have full Zora available to us. Catfish is not convenient. And then it really is going to come down to Thieves Town. So, boots, both rods, at least one medallion, flute, and we'll find the lantern at some point. That's what we need. And we can, I mean, if I have to do Dark Aga, I can do Dark Aga. It's just a pain in the ass. I definitely will not do that until we find the fire rod. I will not do the 2 rooms without at least a fire source to light the lanterns. I will not do that. There's no need to do that. Because you're going out of sequence for something that you really shouldn't need. If the hookshot is not required for anything, this is a hover. If you can hover, this is your dream seed. Because you get to save all that Aga time. You're going to find the boots anyway. So anybody that's in this race that can hover is going to have a huge advantage on that side. I am not one of those people. And I don't think I'm going to. It just doesn't seem like it's... This is one of the few scenarios where it actually makes a difference. But it's pretty rare. It's not worth fucking up my knuckles to figure that shit out. Wow. My time can be spent elsewhere. If we find the big key here, shit. It's like there was an opportunity there to actually go do Helma and just get Helma done, because now I have to actually kind of walk all the way around to do this. But we're forced to. Like, if I would have found the big key there, I would have head to Helma and then just out and back. Because it's a safe quit opportunity anyway. Instead, we have to go all the way around and do this shit, so... I'm happy I didn't check Thieves Town. I'm happy that I did not do Thieves Town, but at the same time, I have a feeling I'm gonna go back. Okay. Let's go throw the needle there. Already popped the bomb here, so... Here's the problem. We don't have an easy way to death warp here. I actually didn't want to kill that. Oh, shit. Camera's off. Oh, hell. There we go. That's the problem with taking hits from that. It fucks the camera up. And then when you do this in the dark, it doesn't look right. Like, this is the one I don't want to kill. Because I want to death warp out of here. No idea what that was. Must have been the map with the compass. Come here. It's still faster than going all the way around. So there is an item. There's got to be an item on Helma, because I'm pretty sure I got the other side map compass. So. Okay. That's fine. We're fine here. We haven't found anything in here yet, but hey, we're fine. Again, depending on when the lantern comes up, this is one of those scenarios where it is possible that this is a complete go mode, and... Although I suspect most people are going to do this early, because... Well, it's pop. Why wouldn't you? Alright, yeah, after this we absolutely have to do the Zora. We have to do Zora. We absolutely have to do it. this in the complete dark. That's 4. I really don't like doing that completely in the dark. I mean, you're basically just swinging wildly until you make a connection. It's a pain in the ass. Get it before he moves! Ah! Dick. At least it didn't cost me 50 rupees like it did this morning. We're definitely safe quitting here. We're gonna do Zora, and then we're gonna actually... I think after this, Pod was a dud. Boo. Pod was a complete dud. We gotta go back to Thieves. After we do this, we absolutely have to go back to Thieves tab. Ugh. But let's do the Zora. Well, there's, what, 5 items on location plus the 6th level C. Get this taken care of, and then, yeah. Good. That means the mirror, for the most part, is not going to be needed in this seed. Most likely. I fully expect to find the lantern here, which is a little inconvenient, considering we just went through Pod. But, it's fine. I think doing Pod first is more important than checking these locations. Oh, strange kitty. You noticed I moved the cat cam over to my wife's chair because my wife is gone right now. And this is where Kiva sleeps when my wife is not here. Isn't she adorable? Look at that cat. Alright, what's left after this? What do we have left? So we have Thieves Town, Smithy Route. Smithy Route's gonna be shit. So we still have to do save quits. Agina's Cave, Catfish. We could go up to Death Mountain. Again, the boots are the trigger. The boots will get us to our hook shot. The mirror is going to be interesting. Right now, the hook shot is what's keeping us off of Death Mountain, because we don't have the mirror. But I'm not going to do... Because of where the hook shot is, I'm not going to do the... I'm just not going to do Aga until we find the lantern. Most likely. Unless we're in Go, and then we'll just do it. But at that point, we'll have the fire bullet, so. Zora is... There it is. Kind of figured. Doesn't mean we're going to do it yet. But that makes, again, it makes perfect sense. I kind of guessed that one a while ago. Makes perfect sense. I think we just go back and do Thieves. Let's finish Thieves off. I think it's time to do it. We'll do that, and we'll knock out the smithy. It's not super convenient, but it's fine. It does technically open up Death Mountain and Spike Cave. Not really high on my priority right now, my priority list. I'd rather get these 3 here and then just do the smithy route and look for the boots. As soon as we find the boots, we're gonna get the hook. And that opens up everything. If we find the mirror, that would also be interesting, because that's going to net us some of the items that we need on Death Mountain, but not all of them. No, I'm good, thank you. I can't eat it right now, even if I wanted to. And actually, I am hungry, but I can't eat right now. Well, hook shotless, bootless, Thieves Town, especially Pendant, is not my... No. This is not really my idea of a good time, but hey.
Look at my nipples.
Hey, Dr. Bob, thanks for the follow, dude. Much, much appreciated. Did you know that Vegeta's nipples, when they are completely erect, are perfectly shaped? They're like complete ovals. It's quite interesting. They're shaped perfectly. I hear that scientists actually use them to calibrate their instruments. He gets called in for consultants for consulting things, and they have to use them for calibration. They have to do it like once a year, so he gets around a lot. You know, pays the bills. Well, so far there's nothing else in here, but the thing is, obviously we didn't have the hammer when we came in here before, so it's a little less appealing. It's a 50, almost a 50-50 here. And we lose. Okay. Out of the way, shithead. Alright, let's see if waiting for the hammer paid off. I want to see Boots right here, because we know we're going to get him. I want to see Boots so much right here. Damn. Well, at least it's out of our head. We won't have to worry about that spot the whole time. Would have been nice. So be it. So be it. You think about that, though. If we would have come in here when we were here earlier, we would have been thinking about that the whole time. Be like, oh god, I hope the boots aren't in the big chest. We'd have been thinking about it the whole time. And every time we come up here, be like, is this when I should go in there and take a look? But, thankfully, we do not have to worry about it. Oh, shit. Off on that one. That's fine. Red mail's for cowards, and goddammit, all cow. Oh my god! Nothing! Nothing! A complete, utter dud. Unless this is a ped seed. Nothing. Huh. All right. Just lots of nothing here. We're 44 minutes. We haven't even been to Death Mountain yet. We can, but I might as well finish these checks first. There's 4 of them that are fairly easy to get. Again, boots are the item to get, because boots lead us to the hook. That's the biggest item. That's the most important item right now to get, are those boots. And there's not many spots left to check. There's the 4 here on the smithy. There's 3 on Death Mountain. There's the catfish. It's going to be a pain in the ass. And that's really it. There's not much left. Well, we'll do this. We'll do Batman. We'll check Purple Chest. We'll do Hammer Cave. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. there's not much left. And it seems... Oh, there's... I haven't gone to Skullwoods yet. I don't know. Skullwood seems the interesting choice. We could do that after this. It's kind of one of those things. It's 2 items. It's not difficult to check. I could do it right before this. I think I'm going to. I gotta go up there to get the portal anyway. Convenient, but not what I wanted. Yeah, let's drop into Skullwoods. Again, we're missing so much stuff already. Or still. Missing Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Boots, at least 1 medallion, if not 2, and the Flute. It's a lot of shit we're missing still. But again, we have the Cane. Cane's the wild card here, because Cane is on Armos. That's the wild card for all of this. And if you know you need the hook shot. If you know you need the boots for the hook. So, I guess let's check it. We'll go in here, we'll do these 2. It's not going to take too long to check these, and then we'll come back down, pick up Purple Chest, Hammer Peg, save quit. That means we'll do the front side first. Can't do backside anyway, we don't have the Fire Rod. Oh. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, that's a killer. Oh, God. That is a fucking murderous blow right there. Nothing about that is good. Nothing about that is good. God, how much time did that cost? Ugh. That is just vicious. And boots are going to be up here now, right? You know that. Boots are going to be on Death Mountain. Because then it's going to send us back down. It's going to bring us back up. So the next logical piece is either Boots... Fire Rod doesn't actually make any sense here. Boots kind of do. At least this gets us what we need for oh, it could also be in Swamp. That would be it. Ugh. Ugh. Could be in a couple of chests inside of Ice Palace too. So that was super inconvenient. Super inconvenient. Alright, well at least we don't have to do that shit. Okay, so yeah, we'll just finish Hera quick, and won't take too long to do that. We'll do right side Death Mountain. And Spike Cave is the wild card here. Do we check Spike Cave before or after? I think we'll end up doing Spiral, just because it's going to be... It's easier to check Spike Cave later than it is to check Spiral later. I think that makes okay sense. Oh, come on. Get down here, bitch. Fun times. It'd be so nice if they could just give us the second item right here. I don't have to worry about the other chest and all that shit. It'd be so convenient. But it's gonna be the small key and the compass. So... Oh! Or it could be the item. Hi, baby! Cool. We don't have to do shit here then. Get out of there. Hey, boy. Alright, so let's go check out Eastside Death Mountain. Yeah, we just need to find the boots. The boots are the item of choice right now. She's in your chair. I moved the cam.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's whenever you're not here, that's her spot. She sleeps there. So I'll have to move the camera back in a minute, because... What's she do now?
And I'm like, well, if you have a full bladder, I'm getting ready to do this.
I'm gonna need you to help me with this.
I said, when you have a full bladder at this stage,
That's enough. Yeah, I turned it.
I said
It
it's
turns.
going to make it feel, the baby's going to move higher because of a full bladder.
Yeah.
Which is it. Until,
Cool, thank you.
baby's bigger and then it's
Ether.
breeze right there.
Yeah, it was in the 50s this morning.
Wow. 30 degrees cooler than it was yesterday morning.
Yeah. Some what? Oh!
That's what they brought this morning.
It's kind of... I was joking when I said bring home donuts, but hey.
Mama ate one.
My wife brought home donuts. Still looking for those boots. Boots give us the hook.
Down?
Obviously not. Looking for those boots. Boots open up a lot of shit. Man, we're just... the items are not here. So the place I'm concerned most about right now is the Grove Cave at K45. Because that was a super convenient place to get if you had the mirror. Which we didn't. Boots! Ice Rod. Alright, let's do it. We're doing it. We know it's required. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Get those bonks ready, boys and girls. Get them ready. We will have some. So, the only thing is, again, if you can hover, this is the one scenario where this is just a huge boon. If you can hover. which I wasn't even paying attention who was in this race, so I have no idea who can and who can't. But if you can, you're going to save at least 3 or 4 minutes here. Unless the hookshot is required. If the hookshot itself is actually required, then you're fucked. Yeah, it smells delicious. I haven't eaten lunch, so... I'm gonna eat light. Because I know we have that roast that'll be ready by 6. And I could definitely lose a couple of pounds. Okay. I'm getting fat. I've been sitting on my ass too much. I'm getting fat. I'm feeling fat and sassy. Whoa. They're pastries. Lovely, delicious pastries. I guess having Buttersword doing this is quite convenient. Just for these guys. Ah! Oh, come on. Dick. Oh, come on! Jeebus. Alright, hopefully Ag is not a complete tool today. He probably will be. The question is now that we're gonna have the hook, where do we go? Oh, fuck. It'd help if I wasn't hanging off the goddamn edge. Where do we go after this? Do we actually follow the one hookshot logical spot, which is back on Death Mountain? I don't think we do. The book is also available. Like, we can get the book from the library, and I guess that does open up one additional spot if we go back up to Death Mountain. But I don't think I want to do that until I can actually do things up there. Like, if we found Quake and we could get into Turtle Rock, that would be fine. Are you thinking about getting another headset? I haven't seen it in years, so... It's like, damn it, woman, lay off me! Kiva does not like being picked up. Alright, so again, we're in that weird scenario here. It's like, we have the hook. Do we want to go do Hookshot Cave? Like, what's the next thing we actually could do? We could go do Swamp, but Swamp's the third pendant. The only way that pays is if the, I guess I could go book and check the pet. That is an option. That is an option. Because then we go straight to Swamp. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll check Bonk Rocks while we're here, too. If we do it this way, we're going to orphan the cave, but it's still faster than doing what it's suggesting we can do, so... We can check these two really fast. And if we find Quake, we might change our plan. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't go that way in Light World. If we do find the Quake medallion, we might change this plan up a little bit and actually do go check out the. We might head back up to Death Mountain and check Hookshot while we're up there. But as it stands, that's gonna change that plan just a hair. Because now we're gonna go from the south. Because we will check that. There's absolutely no reason not to check that. It's fetch to a fetch. Why not? Let's get a B. Oops, plus 1 bonk. Now this also opens up desert. Oh, we can go do desert. Not only can we do a good desert after this, we can do 5-6. Oh, that is exactly what we're gonna do. That is 100% what we're gonna do here. Let's go do desert. And in doing so, we're gonna check 2 items on route. So we're gonna go ahead and check the before we head down there. We're gonna go Dark World. We're gonna check the 2 mirror spots that opened up. But we're gonna hold on. We're still gonna hold on doing Swamp. We're not ready to do Swamp yet. Again, this whole seed really is going to come down to 2 things. Is it a PED seed? Yes or no? And did you do Armos? And how early did you know it? This whole seed's going to come down. Actually done this one slightly differently. Maybe it would have been a little bit faster, but probably not. Probably not. We're not doing the smithy, even though we just walked right by it in order to turn that in. That's not a misstep. But we just need Ice Rod, Flute, Quake, or I'm sorry, Fire Rod, Flute, Quake, and maybe a medallion that we won't know until we find the Flute. There's the Fire Rod. Already there. Cool, that actually pays off. So that'll get us Fire Rod, that opens up. We'll finish with, maybe we actually do. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna finish Skullwoods first. Because I want to check that ped. We're gonna go do Skullwoods next. I definitely want to check that ped. Because we have already finished 2 pendant dungeons. It only makes sense to go look. Oh, there's Quake. Maybe not. Fuck, really? That means Turtle Rock is completely clearable. Which means we're in Flute Go mode. Most likely. We are Go mode almost likely Go mode Flute. Yeah. Okay, scratch that plan. Everything just keeps changing. Time 2. We already found the big key. we do this while we're here? Yeah, because technically it opens up 2 more items. We're not going to check them, though. So, yeah, we just need to find the flute and hopefully not bombos. God, well, if flute is on the ped, what a shitter that would be. We might as well finish this while we're here. There's no reason not to do this. The only argument of not doing this is... you could come do this when you do Mire. But I also want to go do Agina after this, so... Oh, am I too high? Okay, no, I was there. I thought I hit up on my, I thought I hit up one too many. Well, the good thing is if we're going to go up and do that, the chance of us finding the flute while we're going north is much higher. Jasper. So we'll check Agina's Cave. It's a great save quit opportunity. We're going to go back up to Death Mountain. We're going to do it from the left side so we can check Ether. We'll go clear Turtle Rock. And hope we find the flute on route. That's all we need. Does mean we get to go Mon Mire. And we're going to stay as far fucking away from Ice Palace as possible. I really hope this isn't a fucking Ped Seed. Although the one good thing about a Ped Seed is anybody who is a, Hey! Sorry, hold on.
Alex sitting across the chair.
Aww.
Preston's playing caves.
Aww. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. Because that will completely change the scope of this. Let's just do it. We have to do it anyway. We have to do it anyway. Let's just do this. We'll get it done now. We'll be able to check the ped. There's a small chance we need bombos, because that could also be there, but I say it's pretty unlikely. There's no time loss here. We have to do it regardless, because it is a crystal. We do it now or then, it doesn't matter. The only advantage is if this does happen to be a ped seed, we know where we're going. I'm not sure this is the correct play. It is possible that you're not supposed to do this here. Like, this is possible. That the correct play here is just simply go to Turtle Rock and check Hookshot Cave. Kiva! Leave your brother alone. Why do you terrorize him so much? It's amazing how full our inventory is right now. Leave him alone. Hey. Jasper. Jasper, you dick. Troy, leave him alone. Troy! Babe. Oh, never mind. They broke up. I'm actually intentionally taking a hit here. I do not want sword beams. With butter, I definitely do not want to be sword beaming this little prick. Does anybody want a cat? Anybody? Does anybody want a cat?
Nobody wants cats. Quit trying to give away my asshole the cat. He's still my asshole cat.
He's my cat too. I'm the one that picked him out, remember? Alright, so... That's... well, it's good and bad. It's both good and bad. The good thing is that we know we don't actually have to do swap. The bad thing is it means that that hook shot, if you know how to hover, is not effective. It's not officially required. It's just mostly required. No, you can't have the nice cat. Although sometimes I wonder. Because Troy's instigating. Troy is absolutely instigating this. He knows he's pissing him off. 100% he knows this. I was hoping it would have been right there. That'd have been huge. What it does mean, though, is the book is required. This is actually a book-required seed. You don't get those very often. Unless the flute is in one of the, like, 2 or 3 areas that we haven't checked yet, it's 100% required, because you have no way to get in the desert to get the quake. So, we are obviously going to check Hookshot K before doing this. What the hell was that? Yeah. People are weird. I am people, so... I am part of this. I hope I'm choosing correct here. We just need to find the flute. Flute, we are most likely in go mode. Most likely. Not officially. Could still need bombos. Won't know that till we get down there. Of course nothing was there. But if we get to go mode Ice Palace and get to avoid Swamp, that's going to be nice. Jasper. Hey, you were the one that was hissing and growling earlier. Now you're not going to... Don't you dare pull that shit. Now you want to play? Oh, we don't play that. Now the asshole cat looks like he wants to play. I really hope we can find that flute before going into Ice Palace. If I can avoid Ice Palace... What did I just miss? Oh my god, I didn't realize we had a horse. They do that to each other. They're basically, it's like mutually assured destruction with those two cats. They both kind of creep the other one out, and they're both kind of afraid of each other, but they both instigate. Yeah, I'm looking at you. It's like both of them, they're their own nuclear deterrent. Oh, dick. Hit there, yeah. Come on, flute me! Flute me! Okay, that was funny. That was funny. I do not want it to be in Swamp, but the way this seed is gone, it probably will be. Shit. Oh, come on. So we are going to intentionally not do Mimic Cave here, and we'll come back and we'll do it after. This is slightly faster if it happens to be in this one chest. It isn't. That's our first item in here, though. And is always, I always intentionally do that with one item to go to go mode. Oh my god, I fucked it up again. Are you fucking kidding me? I used to be really good at that, and for some reason I lost it. Ah! Mushroom! Because we haven't quite filled out our map yet. If we find Bombos, we are going to fill this motherfucker. Well, when we leave here, we do have to check Spike Cave. It's the last opportunity we're going to have to do it. Great, those two are playing on the cat tree. Just waiting to hear a cat jump off to its imminent demise. No bacon. So sad. You can just show a picture of my empty hands. I'm not gonna eat pizza. Hell no, it's too late in the afternoon. We got a roast that's gonna be ready in 5 hours. I'm gonna destroy that motherfucker. I'm gonna stop by here. I'm gonna wreck the shit out of that roast today. Well, there'll be. But there's never any left. You couldn't tell what's left. No! We have... Jesus Christ, cats! The fuck is wrong with you? Oh, that's right, you cats. I answered my own question. I gotta wait on this one, because I'll run through that like 8 times trying to get up there. Oh, that is unfortunate. Unless it's the mushroom. Yeah, because this is going to be the map. So we'll do this. Excuse me. We'll do Spike Cave. Damn it. I was one step too late on that one. That first swing was just a step late. I didn't swing down into it, so I got pushed push it to the side, and then just lay it on the one. Come on. Well, at least we get to check Spike while we're up here. So, there's not a lot of spots left, unfortunately. There's a couple of orphaned spots. There's the mushroom, which I think we're going to do the mushroom first. I think we have to play that into our advantage. Spike, mushroom, pyramid? I think? And then we have the smithy, and then it's ice and swamp, and that's basically the entire seed. Can I get there? Ah, it's gonna be really close. No, I just fucked it up right there. Would have had it, but I fucked it up on that one. There's also Graveyard Ledge, I guess, but... Oh, wait, what am I doing? God damn it, that was a mistake. Gotta do this at the bottom. Small mistake. Oh, come on! How many times can we do this? Don't leave through this exit very often. Why did I not check Catfish while I do this? I haven't checked Catfish yet. That's a huge mistake. I don't know why the fuck I didn't just take the portal up and check Catfish. I totally forgot I haven't checked Catfish yet. Whoops, did not mean to actually do that. That's a huge misstep. That's a... Oh my god, that's a huge misstep. I totally forgot I haven't checked Catfish yet. That could come back and really bite me in the ass. I mean, we can do it right after this. It's not like it's the end of the world, but we could have already had it checked. Ugh. That's upsetting. We were right there, too. No excuse for that one. There is no excuse for that one. Alright. Come on. And now we gotta go check it. Oops, messed up. This is where it hits, so what, 10, 15, 20 seconds probably for this? Plus the 2 mirrors, so 30 seconds at least, I'd say. At least 30 seconds for this check is what we lost. And then the question is, do we... I mean, we probably just do ice. Because it's required. But we could also just go, you know, go for the gusto and check the 3 remaining... the 3 remaining overworld locations after this. I don't want to fucking do Ice Palace. Yeah, I was too late on that. It doesn't matter if we don't have the flute, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just an additional bonk. Hawk! Come on! Because now we're on this again. Alright, let's just go do, let's just go do this. This is very unfortunate. I don't know why I did it this way. Seems faster to do it from the other side. Fuck. I hate Ice Palace. And then, yeah, yes, you're right. It's going to be in Swamp. Or, I guess in this case, the worst place would be the Smithy. Because that, I think we're going to check that last. Actually, change that. We won't check the Smithy last because we'll check that as we go into Swamp. So... I think we're fucked either way. There's blue. You know what's funny is that we don't know if we need Bombos yet. We still might need Bombos. It's very unlikely that we're going to need Bombos at this point, unless we happen to run into it. Oh, shit. No, it's... Looked like it was coming just off to the left. Yeah, it's probably in Swamp. I mean, we're just doing this because we have to. And if it does happen to be in here, then, you know, we get the break of us, you know, finding it en route to something we have to do anyway, so. But it's probably, I mean, it's Swamp, and there's a few overworld locations, and that's it. You know, we took the chance of it being in Turtle Rock, and that failed, so we basically were going to have to go back to Death Mountain again. And that's going to screw us in the end there, too, because it's going to be an additional trip up Death Mountain. But, I mean, that seemed... That one off there would have let me get through this a lot faster. It seemed like it was a good play there as soon as we found Quake. So, yeah. My feet are actually cold. Yeah, well, it was in the 50s. It's only gonna be in the low 60s all day today. Damn it, that's 2. That's 2. Which means we're gonna be forced to check the asshole chest. There's gonna be nothing in there. And then, like, Cold Stare is going to have the item. You just can't risk it at this point. I mean, the only advantage of Swamp is if it's on the backside of Swamp, it means hovers can't. Shit. It means that if it is on the backside, it means you cannot hover this seed. So the hookshot's required, which means our Aga kill was required. And that's good, because then everybody has to do it. That's the only advantage to it. By the way, if the Smithy has it, we're totally fucked. If it's Purple Chest or the Hammer Pegs, we're just 100% fucked. Because somebody will have gotten that a long time ago. But I'd say, yeah, it's probably likely it's in Swamp at this point. I think that makes perfect sense. Yep. Oh shit, we're gonna have to use a goo here. We don't have the magic. It's fine, we don't need it. It's fine. We picked up an extra, so... So yeah, we'll just burn blue. I could have checked the side room and done that, but there's no point. Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna go do Smithy. And... oh, cool. And we'll just finish in Ice, or in Swamp. There's only one other spot that is available. One. And that is the Graveyard Ledge. Yeah, it's satisfying when you could just... He doesn't even... Basically, he doesn't get out of the corner. I hope I didn't miscount my items in Escape. I'm 90% sure that it was map and key were the last two items in Escape. If I fucked that up, and that's what's caused this, that would be really bad. I don't think I did. Well, here's the deal. There's 3 overworld locations left. I'm gonna check all 3. Just because we're not gonna double back. We're not gonna go into Swamp unless we have to. So... which means I have to go north and then back south. But... there's no point in doing one without the other at this point. If I drop that low enough. Oh my god, Kiva. Fucking cat? If that is needed... if that is actually needed for Meyer, holy shit. It's unlikely. I think it's super unlikely that's needed. But if it is, that's comical. Ow. Well, we're gonna have a full item. We're gonna have a full item screen, and we're basically gonna have a full clear unless we don't, except for Meyer, unless we get unlucky. Like, Meyer's the only thing we're not gonna full clear here. And I guess it depends where, it depends in Swamp where the... Jesus Christ. Let's see if we can do that any worse. It depends where the flute is. We will have 100% clear the overworld. So we're going to take the portal down here, because the likelihood of us going into Swamp is almost infinite. So we're going to take the portal down, we're going to drop it, and then we'll come back to it. Oops, if I didn't do that. We are full clearing. It is in Swamp. It has to be in Swamp. There's absolutely no other option. It 100% has to be in Swamp. See, now I'm hoping that the Bombos is needed. Oh, it's 137. No one's done, and no one will be done. Like, this is looking like no one's probably going to finish before, like, 150 at the best. This is one of those seeds. My IRC is flipped. Oh, somebody must be doing a mystery game. Yep, there's a give game. Ow. What am I doing? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm thinking 2 steps ahead and forgetting step 1. One item. Ah. Oh man, I actually want to kill that man. For no reason other than to just do it. So it is 100% in here, we just don't know where. And again, we want it to be on the backside. We desperately want it to be on the backside so that any hoverers are screwed. Because then they have to do aggro. So that's what we're holding out for. If it's here, hoverers rejoice. If it's on left side, hoverers rejoice. Nice. That's good. That's really good. Like this is good. Because the likelihood of it being back here now is much higher. So unless it's left side swamp, which no one actually ever wants, we're in a good spot. see. We're gonna end up most likely gonna have to go back in. Big key in the back helps a little. But there's 3 items in there. There's 2 on the left and then the big chest. Plus whatever here's on Argus. So we're gonna have to go back in unless Argus has the flute. Again, for no other reason, it just looks so goddamn cool. Please be here. Please be here. Fuck! No! No! Unless it's in the big chest. It's on left side. Again, we know it's here. We know it's here. Jesus Christ, this seed. Best case scenario here is that it is in the big chest, because then cannot hover, and it's required to do all of this. This is going to be as pure of a hundo as we've ever had. The only thing we're not going to check is the Mire Shed, Checkerboard Cave, and whatever is in Mire. Everything else is going to be 100% clear. No, it's left side! No! Which means you can hover this seed. Somebody will. Again, I wasn't paying attention to who was in this race, but I bet somebody will. Fuck. Somebody's gonna save the time and hover. No, I think that's... No. And somebody just finished. I want to go and check spoiler chat when we're done here to see if that was a hover victory. Because... yeah. We're still fucking... yeah. God damn it. Fucking last place checked. What do you put for a comment there? I want to see this. Never found a way to enlighten the darkness. Oh, well. It means he didn't full fucking clear. Well, it's Zora, so... that doesn't surprise me. Zora's easy to skip. Half magic and the flute. Those are the last 2 items. Are you shitting me? Wow. Wow. Oh, I should have done that because we're going to Myra after this. How early do you dive that? That's the question. How early do you dive Swamp like that? I mean, I guess you do dive it after you get the hook. If you don't want to check anything overworld. We were basically at the point there where it's either there or we lose. So... like, I'm fine with making that play. I'll make it again. I will laugh my titties off if this is Bombos, though. It won't be. Yeah, it's hit and miss. It's not a bad play. I thought about doing it earlier, but... oh my god, how How did he do this? How did you finish at 140 with that seed? How? I need to rewatch that. Because that's horseshit. Which means you selectively got the exact items in Overworld. That's horseshit, man. Which means you dove swamp early. You happened to check just the Overworld items you needed, because otherwise you would have been checking forever. And you checked Graveyard Ledge? How? I would have bet the farm on that one that was not Bombos. I would have bet the farm that was not going to be Bombos. Based off this seed and that finish, absolutely, I would have bet the farm. Yeah, but you don't have, in that scenario, you don't have the mirror. Like, I don't think you have the mirror in that spot. And it seems super unlikely that you're gonna do that. I want to go back and watch that VOD, because that was a god route if I ever saw it. If that was Quake or Ether, that would have been completely separate. Uh-oh, we have a cat harping up a hairball here. Might as well finish this since I'm here. Oh, the mirror was in Skullwoods. You're right, you're right. You're right, the mirror was in Skullwoods. That's right. For some reason, I was thinking Mir was in Thieves Town, but yeah, you're right. It was. It was the second chest in Skullwoods. You're right. You okay, Bubby? You okay? Shit. That fell off there. That's a god route, though. That has to be a god route. I gotta see that one. This one I have to see this one. Like, I gotta know. Oops. Come on! Now I'm just fucking up everywhere. Like, this is one I gotta know. Is how do you god route that one to that extreme? Sonic just forfeited. And in the end, we ended up we got every item out of every dungeon. How about that? Because this is going to be the big key over here. We found the 2. I gotta go back and watch that. I gotta go back and watch that. This was a tricky fucking seed. To be able to clear it in that time is just ridiculous. I need to know. Like, I gotta know. I need to know the answer to this one. That's gonna keep me up tonight if I don't know the answer to it. With, you know, the cane behind Armos. Let's figure this out. Okay, so flute, left side swamp. Okay. Hook shot on Lumberjack. Cane of Samaria on Green Pendant Armos. What else was in here that was fucked up? What else? There was something else that was fucked up in here too, and I can't think of what it was. There was something else that was screwy, but I can't remember what it was. There was one other piece to this puzzle that was weird. You know, book required. Actually, change that. Book was not required. You could get away without the book. It would just be weird. But yeah, you could get away with that one. Wow. This was a seed. And he's gonna crush everybody. We're not even gonna sub to this unless the big key is at a generous location inside of GT. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if nobody else sub 2'd it. That wouldn't surprise me. Because we're not even going to get into GT until like 152 and change. Don't block me. God damn you, motherfucker! I gotta know. Like, I gotta go back and watch that one. Because that time is just stupid ridiculous for this seed. What was the other piece to the puzzle? Bombos was weird, Hookshot was weird, Cane was weird, Flute was weird. I thought there was something else, too. Like, all... Oh, you ass. Nah, I didn't screen it. No, that's fine. That's 4 items that are in really fucking weird locations. All required. And none of them convenient. That's the part of this that just blows my mind. I mean, Ice Palace could have been go-moded. T-Rock would have been go-moded. Meyer was go-moded, except that we still found the items anyway. Yeah. I can't explain this one. I cannot explain that one. I got to know! Kidding. Really down? Yeah, we're not gonna sub to this. Unless it's in one of these first... Jesus Christ. One of these first 2 chests, we're not sub-2ing this. Would you mind getting your ass out of my screen, please? Oh my god. And we've forgotten how to play this game now. Never mind. Come on. Whew. Execution has gone down the shitter. Remember, boys and girls, we will be playing the bonk game here in about, well, X plus 6 minutes whenever we find the big key. Just start counting like 6 or 7 minutes once we find the big key, and then you'll know. And I'm very, very interested to know what the item count on this one is going to be. It's going to be something extraordinary. Because there are 3 item locations in the overworld that were not checked. 3. And we checked every fucking dungeon item. And so far, we're checking every item in here, too. Ow. Came up that high. Our execution has just gone to shit. That's not what we wanted. Sure, why not? Come here. Why did I do that? Didn't mean to do that. Oh, this is absolutely a hundo. It's gonna be, we're gonna be like in the 180s for item count. It's probably gonna be around 180. I'm trying to think of how many items we actually saw and actually skipped. Not a lot. I mean, look at the tracker. You'll figure, you'll see why. Short there. Wow. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is as close to a hundo, I think, as I've ever had. I think my number, the record number I've had is like a 190. But that was in a key sanity seed. I've never hit a 190 in a, Oh shit, gotta be careful. Oh, we're gonna miss 4 items. Oh, no. The only other quality of life item we never found was the mirror shield. Oh my god, I fucked that up big time. Well, I don't think we're gonna get to 200. There's a bunch of little, I mean, there are other things that we looked at and skipped. It wasn't just those. But I think we might have a chance of a 190. I mean, think of this like Skullwoods we missed. There were items we skipped in Skullwoods because we knew we didn't need them because we found the 2 items immediately. You're forgetting a lot of dungeon items that we intentionally skipped because we knew we didn't need them. So it's less than that. And second place, oh god. Second place is in. Oh, his ass was in this. He can, I believe he can hover. I'd be interested to know if he did, because this was hoverable. I hate doing this. That's worth it. We're not doing any favors here with our items. Yeah. So but I think we're gonna get to 190. I do think we're gonna get to 190 here. I've never gotten a 190 in the open. Never. But I think we got there. So there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items we skipped in here. There's 9 items we're gonna skip in GT. It's gonna be close. It might be like a high 180. Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that, too. I kind of stopped caring a long time ago. Oh, perfect. Half a heart. It's the most we can have without fucking sword beams. Asshole. Execution on this one has just plummeted since we got into go mode. Here, I'll do it for you guys. We never found the mirror shield though. I mean, how we've actually had butter for like half this race. This could be a trouble. Came up short. I'll take a double on that one. That one's tricky. Should have been on the right. What a seed. Our tracker is full. Yet we still missed 4 hearts. I'm not sure how that works. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah, fire bats. Please go to the right. Oh shit. That was almost a disaster. Oh, we actually could have gotten one. Damn it, that was an easy double-double, and I really fucked that up. It was just 1 pixel to the right. Well, that was fun. A winner is you. No one is actually a winner. Yeah, we ended up getting 3rd in that one, but I don't know how you could pull a 142 on that one. I don't know how you pull a 142. You had to route that. It had to be God routed. Boots were around the... Where did we find boots? I don't remember where we found the boots. It was about halfway. I'd say it was around the hour mark. Maybe a little before that. Maybe around 40 minutes. Maybe around 40 minutes, something like that. So get your guesses in, boys and girls. I'll be back in a second. I got to get a tiny bite to eat. I'm starving. It's already 2 o'clock, so I'll be back in just a second while you guys get your numbers in. Alright.
Below us.
Just flip the roast. It'll be nice and delicious in about 4 hours. Shin, that question is invalid because I don't cook. I just flip the roast in the crock pot. I don't call that cooking. I put a roast in the crock pot, water and seasoning, done. I don't consider that cooking. Yes, that is exactly correct. The answer to that is not well. Ooh, is there, Oh, Ben and Jem are going in match 4. Well, I'm definitely going to watch that when this is over. I'm looking at the progression here. Looks like Ben's ahead by a considerable margin. Although Jem does have an additional dungeon done. Because Ben's got the Ice Rod and Ether. Haha, Drifter! Ha 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 ha! Oh shit, Ben doesn't have the Titan's mitts. And Jem does. Oh, that's... never mind. Maybe Jem does have a significant advantage here. Not trying to spoil anything. Interesting. While we're waiting here, let's check and see. Oh, the weekly just started. And we weren't gonna do that anyway. Oh shit, and Jem just found the cane too. I think Jem might have this then. The only thing is that there is no Ice Rod right now in Jem's inventory, so that's the piece of it that's missing. Oh, they're saying it's in Hera? Oh, that's a bad spot for the Ice Rod. That's a really bad spot for the Ice Rod. It's in Pendant Hera. You're not going there anytime quickly. Interesting. I love watching these. Because the thought process, you can see what's going on in their head. The thought process is just astounding. Yeah, but it's easier, Chin. Much easier. We usually order on the weekends, one time on the weekend, which we'll probably end up doing tomorrow, because, well, yeah. I was talking about ordering out. We usually do it once on the weekend. But since we have this roast tonight, we're going to be set, so, for today, yeah. Yeah, and in fact, I mean, we could be a hell of a lot richer if we just stopped eating out, because we do it a lot too. And who won today? Drifter with an Exacxi. Wow, 332 on a 2-hour seat is really nice. I like my item time. My item time is strong. Here's the moment of truth. 180. We were actually just in the 180s. Yeah, there is a lot of shit that we do skip, so I guess it's not completely unheard of. I thought we were gonna push the 190, but it is difficult to do that. All right, let's update the leaderboard. That's still a jam-packed leaderboard on there. So, boys and girls, that's gonna do it for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. I'm gonna get some more. I gotta get some more food. I gotta get at least some snacks in before dinner tonight because I'm still pretty hungry. I have no idea what the rest of the day is gonna look like or the rest of the weekend. So I'm just gonna leave it out on the board. So I have no idea. But everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If I don't see you, enjoy, have fun. Get out, get some fresh air. I'm not going to, but do as I say, not as I do. So, we'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.